What's up, Brew Crew? Opie here. Welcome back to my Brew City Garden for day 4 of the straw bale conditioning process. So on day 4, all we have to do is water the bales again. So we're going to add approximately 1 gallon or about 4 liters of water to each bale, and that's it. Now, since today on day 4, the only thing we have to do is water our bales, I don't have to do anything at all. We had a strong line of thunderstorms move through the area last night that dumped about an inch of rain, which means I don't have to do anything at all. Mother Nature took care of the watering process for me. And no gardener will deny that rainwater is far superior than tap water. So these bales, I expect, should really start ramping up now. So first thing this morning, I came out and I took the temperatures of the bales just to kind of see where we're at. And notably, the bale that was 70 degrees Fahrenheit yesterday is now at around 100 degrees Fahrenheit today, which is about 38 degrees Celsius. So that's a nice almost 30 degree temperature increase. And the bale that was at almost 140 yesterday is at 150 degrees today, or at about 65 degrees Celsius. That's incredible. That's probably one of the hottest bales I've ever dealt with during the conditioning process. So I couldn't be happier. It's just coming along awesome. And one thing I noticed, it always seems like after a fresh rain, the bales really get going. And that makes sense because the rain doesn't contain the chlorine and the chemicals that are typically in the tap water. Now, the tap water doesn't slow me down, but obviously the fresh spring rain works so much better. And what I thought was funny is if I get down close to the bales when I was taking the temperatures, I could actually hear the bales. And it almost sounded like a bowl of Rice Krispies, a little snap, crackle, pop thing going on. So these bales are rocking and rolling for sure if I can hear them. But you know what? I'm glad we did get that rain last night because it brings up a good point. You really need to be able to judge your conditions. If you're going to get rain that day or a substantial amount of rain that day, chances are you can skip watering those bales. So instead of being just by the book, just assess the garden, assess the weather, and go from there. There's a lot of wiggle room and there's a lot of room for error. So don't worry about it. And if you're going to get some rain, let the rain do the job. You don't have to drag out the hose. You know, another thing I noticed here on day 4 was, I don't know what the proper term for it is, but I noticed the tops of the bales are beginning to tan a little. So they're starting to darken, which has always been a great indicator to me. Even if the bales don't get warm, when the tops of the bales start to darken up, it generally tells me that good things are happening. So we're starting to see that now, and that's a good sign. So just to wrap up, day 4 of the straw bale conditioning process just consists of adding about 1 gallon or about 4 liters of water to each bale, and that's it. And again, lucky for me, Mother Nature took care of that job for me. So really all I got to do is kick back and enjoy this beautiful, beautiful spring morning. All right, guys. Hey, thanks again for joining me here today at the Brew City Garden for day 4 of the straw bale conditioning process. And make sure you stick around all the way through the end of the process and all the way through the 2019 season, just so you can see for yourself how incredible this gardening method actually works. All right, guys, you have an awesome day. And until tomorrow, we'll see you.